So I just went and got a physical copy of the new Titus Andronicus album. Actually, I got two, because I got one from Morgan. And they say people don't buy physical media anymore. I doubled up. Anyway, I was like, you know what? I'm going to be rocking out to some Titus. I'm going to be driving around. It's a hot summer day. I'm going to round this thing out. I'm going to buy a Gatorade when I stop and get gas. So I did. This is all I need.
1F.
Hi, I'm Zach Little, farm insult comic. Hey pigs, your mom is so fat, she was selected specifically for her breeding potential. Boom! Roasted! For real in a couple weeks. So I'm back in my hometown for a couple of days, and it's getting weird. Like, I went to my old high school the other day, and okay, you should never go back to your high school. Once you graduate, you should just turn around, eyes forward, never look back at the place. But I went back to my high school because I wanted to go visit my old mentor at Wolfboro Community TV, Peter P1. And also, like, since I've been gone, they've rebuilt the entire school. So I think if, like, no physical remnants of the building remain from when you were there, there's an exception at work. So anyway, P1 told me that the school supplies its own geothermal heat. And there's a mechanism on the roof to collect rainwater for the bathrooms. And then my brother told me about how downtown, they've got these pianos just on the street for people to play. And I guess what I'm struggling with is the idea that this place that I thought was so bad might not be, like, as bad. I'm sure there's a French phrase for the feeling. Like, you know, that they have, like, l'esprit d'escalier, which is that thing where you think of a comeback too late. There's definitely a French thing for this, although it's probably like, you know, l'approche de 30. Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and this is the Puppy Hammock. Come here. Shush. Hey. Whoa. Oh. If that movie Trainwreck is really good, it's gonna make future negative reviews of movies really ambiguous. Because some critic will be like, oh, that new M. Night Shyamalan movie's a real train wreck. And we'll be like, haha, is it? Wait. So I just saw Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, and of course, it was so awesome. I love Tom Cruise. Even if Scientology does steal a bunch of people's money, if they're using it to make stuff like that, I say, keep it going. And the title is so good too. Mission Impossible, Rogue Nation. So it got me starting to think, like, I want to take other Tom Cruise movies and just, like, Mission Impossible-ify the title, see if that makes them better. Like, you know, Edge of Tomorrow would be like, Mission Impossible, Time Shadow. And, like, Eyes Wide Shut would be like, Mission Impossible, Ass Protocol. And Magnolia would be Mission Impossible, Frog Torrent. Or, Mission Impossible, Dad Recon. So, as a person who's obviously very quickly been thrust into the world of, like, being a dog person, I've got some thoughts about dog people and, like, what we've got to do as a people to survive. First thing is, dog people have to stop using the word breed. The other day I was walking Shosh downtown and I ran into this real Aryan-looking teen, and he was like, oh, is that a puggle? And I was like, it is. And he was like, she real couch potato? And I was like, no, not really. And he's like, oh, that's a little breed joke. And I was like, hey buddy, don't ever say the word breed to me again. You sound like a fucking Nazi. And you look like one too, incidentally. Not helping anything. I don't care about my dog's bloodline. It's gross. Now when people ask me what kind of dog it is, I say, it's a brown one. She's kind of turning red. I don't know what's going on with that. Second thing dog people have to do is they have to stop comparing their dogs to children. Having a dog is not the same as having a child. You know how I know? When you walk down the street with your child, if somebody picked it up, or took a picture of it, or asked what kind it is, none of that will be acceptable. Hello? A corporate slogan like people first sounds very comforting, but then you think to yourself like, well wait, what does it mean? Is it like, who we're gonna kill? People first. Then, you know, some high target buildings. Then eventually, all the plants and animals.
Bring it all together.
When you're laying on a hammock, you sort of feel like you have to get your camera out and say something funny, but like the only unused note that I could find on my phone said, topless tapas. I don't know if that's like a restaurant idea or like a sketch idea or just like a dream I had maybe.